Is there a place for using knee reps in hypertrophy training? Using knee reps in hypertrophy training is often overkill. Trust me, I used to use them. And it's not because reps don't serve a purpose, but it's because they're frequently used for the wrong reasons. Most hypertrophic-based lifters are throwing on reps during leg movements like squats or hack squats, and they're doing them to compensate for loads they have no business lifting in the first place, when instead, reps should be used to refine technique and prevent injury when lifting heavy loads like a powerlifter strongman whose goals are to lift as much weight as possible from point A to point B, not hypertrophying a muscle. See, reps provide external joint support, allowing you to move heavier weights than you could naturally by reinforcing knee joint musculature and providing a rebound effect out of the bottom position. Now, compared to raw lifting with a more appropriate load, this external assistance shifts some of the load away from the muscles and distributes it more into the joint's connective tissues, which is especially problematic when you combine it with what's usually seen: poor eccentric control, partial range of motion, and sloppy form. And the heavier the load gets, the worse the control becomes, the shorter the range of motion, and the more joint and connective tissue stress you invite, as well as more overall systemic fatigue, equaling less tension in your actual target muscle, the quads. If hypertrophy-based lifters simply lighten the load, focus on controlling the eccentric, and move through a full range of motion with proper mechanics and a pause and a deep stretch, they wouldn't need reps at all. The quads would become the true prime movers, the joints would be under far less stress, and the quality of the hypertrophic stimulus would dramatically improve to the point their quads would feel like they're going to explode when they're done, all with dramatically less weight. I can confirm this through personal experience as well as experience through all my clients. So unless you're a powerlifter or strongman training with near maximal loads with the goal of improving your 1RM, knee reps are more of a crutch than a tool in hypertrophy work. Good training doesn't require extra joint support. It requires smarter intent, better execution, and respect for the fact that the goal is to build muscle, not just move weight. Remember, in hypertrophy training, it's not about moving the most weight, it's about making the target muscle do the most work.